Hey everybody, Black Clover here once again. How's everybody doing? Alright, today I want to talk to you about where you came from and to never forget where you once were. Okay? A lot of us, MGTOW, we've survived some shit, guys. We've been through so much shit. And thankfully, we found MGTOW and we're free now. We're free. A lot of men, they get married, they get married again and divorced and married and divorced and have all these kids, and some of them never learn. Or some of them, like Tom Likas, who was married 4 times. Fuck, like I can't even imagine. Like obviously he lost a lot of money and shit like that, but just the mental damage that can cause you getting married 4 times and going through family court. My God. Guys, never forget where you once were. Right now, if you're like me, you're on your way to greatness. You're working hard, and so far since you've gone MGTOW, you've improved your life, right? Whether it's you've lost weight or got a new job, promotion, or now you're working towards a new job, going back to school, whatever it is, saving some money, even if it's a little bit. Your life, I bet, has improved since you found MGTOW, right? Because we have all the time in the world. That is the beauty of being MGTOW, guys. Especially if you don't have children, and especially if you've never been married. Like me, like I've only had a girlfriend that I lived with for a year. If the damage is very minimal, like it was for me, and you're still relatively young, you're still in your 20s or even 30s or you know what, or even 40s, fuck it. You have the rest of your life to just keep improving, keep getting better and better at what you're doing. But the thing is, after a few years of working and you notice your life is getting better and better, and maybe you're getting some attention from women, right? And now you think you're unstoppable. Now you think, hey, I can use what I've learned, like these dating coaches and these PUAs. You know that you have some, you know what female nature is, and you think you can play it safe, or you can get back into the game and pump and dump or do different things and play the game, and you think your knowledge is going to help you. It's very dangerous, guys. It's very dangerous. But that's not what I mean when I say never forget where you came from. The picture on your screen is William Vengeance. He's from Black Clover, the anime, as you know, that's what my channel is based on. He's the captain of the Golden Dawns, the most powerful Magic Knight squad in Black Clover. But he had a horrible childhood. As you can see, he was treated like shit. As you can see, he has like face burns on his forehead, curse marks, and he had a horrible childhood. But now he's one of the most powerful Magic Knights in the kingdom. My point is, keep going forward, keep moving forward, but temptation will always be there. Especially the more you improve, the better your life gets. The better your life gets, the more women are going to be attracted to you. That's just female nature. Hypergamy. They want what's good. They want what's better. And I've noticed this. Oh God, have I noticed this? When I was fat, when I was blue-pilled, when I was a simp, women that would not even look in my direction right now are being flirtatious with me and talking with me. Most men if that happened to them, they'll just like they'll be happy and they'll talk back and they'll flirt. They might even date that woman. But with me, I never forget what I was. I never forget how, women ignored me back in my blue pill days, and I had to try. I had to bust my ass just to even get their attention. I know what it was like. I know why these women are now giving me attention, because I've lost like 80 pounds. I've improved my life. I have a good position at my company. And I'm going back to school. I'm doing really well for myself. And when that happens, of course, your confidence increases, your morale increases, you feel better, and that attracts women. So it's a dangerous game, guys. It's a dangerous game. Even when you succeed, even when you get what you want, when you become a doctor, a lawyer, a manager, a director, whatever, when you get high up in 5-10 years, and you got all these women flirting with you, just never forget how you were treated when you were a beta, when you were blue pilled, when you were a simp. Okay? I'm not saying don't have sex with these women. Obviously, at work and at school, avoid women, but it is a danger. I mean, my ultimate advice is to stay away from them. Now, you can let them know that you don't plan on getting married, you don't want children, and you're not going to move in with them. You just want something casual, and try to have that in writing. Try to text her that, or try to have it in some kind of way that you can show people. And if she agrees to all that, then fine, you can have a casual fuck buddy. But when you say that to women, when you tell them your conditions, also tell them that they have to pay for, if you ever spend money on anything, if you go out, tell them that they have to pay for their share, their own half. Telling them all this, that will turn off and turn away 99% of women. They're like, fuck no. Because again, women, when they're choosing a man, they are very smart. They are cunning. Only men think with their emotions when we are looking for women, when we are trying to date. Women in all other aspects of their life are very emotional, but when it comes to picking a man, they are very cunning and smart. They only think of survival, okay? So they want you for what you can provide for them. They want you for your money, for your resources, so they can move in with you, live with you, tie you in, so they can get a ring, and they can have you commit to them. Everything they do when they're going after you as a partner is for survival. So when you tell them your conditions, that you're just looking for something casual, that will turn off many women. And also, think about false rape accusations, guys. That will also save you from that. But going back to the point of this video, guys, the point of this video is never ever forget your blue pill days, okay? Never forget all those times you were on dating websites, simping, like some of you begging. I know I had a few moments of that, like a few years ago. Not begging, but I was like pretty much begging, almost begging. I wasn't like saying please or anything, but the way I was talking to women, I was trying to simp so hard, telling them they're beautiful. And I think I said a few times to some women to like give me a chance. Some real fucking. Just thinking back I can't believe I was like that. But I have to realize that was me. That was my reality at that point. Okay, guys, you will get to farther heights. You will get to higher heights, I should say. You will get there, and even right now, you're probably on your way there. But if you forget where you came from, if you forget what you were, if you forget the simp that you were, you're gonna get comfortable. You might meet a few women who are nice to you on the outside, and again, they say time heals. They're right. After a few years, 5, even 10 years, probably less than that, but after a few years, you're gonna think that you've met some women that are different, and you're gonna think that if you play it safe, that you can make it work. You're going to think you're getting too old and you want to have a child. All these thoughts are going to run through your head, and you're going to think that what you were, the bullshit that you went through with your ex-wife, ex-girlfriend, you're going to forget all that. Some of you, like I said, some of you have been married multiple times. Some of you have endured abuse, verbal and physical abuse from your ex. And I'm in this Facebook group. It's for survivors of narcissists and abuse. And it's an all men's group. When I try to red pill and MGTOW and turn people to MGTOW on that group, now these are men who've been through shit. Most of them are not MGTOW. They've been through a lot of horrible shit, and they're just looking for a safe space. And when I try to red pill them, a lot of them gave me pushback. They were saying things like, we need to focus on what we have in common with women. We need to. They talk like MRAs. They're like, not all women are like that. Because if you say all women are like that, you're sexist. Like, it's so hard to believe that these men who've been through some shit, and a lot of them have been through abuse, a lot worse than I have. They have had kids ripped away from them through family court, and they still cannot fight their urge, their instinct to go after women. The only reason they're saying all this is because they still want to find a woman. They still want a relationship. This tells you how strong our instinct is, our instinct to chase women. Our instinct to chase women. But we also have a survival instinct, guys. But it's sometimes I don't even know which one is stronger. Our survival instinct or our instinct to chase women, fuck women, and have children with them. Because I'm losing hope now, guys. Like, seeing all these men who've been through some shit. If you can't even red pill men who've been through abuse, who've had narcissist women, and they're finding groups on Facebook to talk among other women about all the horrible shit they've been through. If you can't even red pill them, if those guys are attacking me for, and some of them even said that they agree with my message, but they just don't like how I'm saying it because I'm being too aggressive. I wasn't even being aggressive. I was just saying that you can't reform the system. It's best to walk away. It's best to it's best to look after your own survival. But because I was saying it in a mean way, and I was sounding sexist because we need to make progress or some bullshit. Fucking. And I even asked them what their solution was, and you know what they said? The same shit MRAs tell you. We have to have discourse, I should say. We have to talk with them. We have to come to an understanding. These fucking, God, I don't want to call them idiots, but fucking, like, how much more shit do you have to endure to realize it's not worth playing the game, to just walk away? God, these men will take themselves to an early grave. They will kill themselves looking for women. I tell you, like, and there's so much MGTOW content out there, so I don't understand. And I'm trying to red pill. You know, you would think it's easy to red pill a man who's been through a lot of shit, who's been through divorce court, who's been through family court, who's paying child support, who's been abused physically and verbally by women. But even they fight back. Even they tell you not all women are like that. So, and I don't try to red pill men anymore, but I just thought that trying to red pill these men who've been through abuse would work. But no, nothing works. So I'm done. I'm giving up. Even, like, I might mention, like, red pill stuff, but if I get even some small pushback, I'm done. I'm not arguing with them anymore. So guys, again, back to the message of this video. Don't forget where you were. You've been through shit. Never forget that. Okay? Never forget that. The game is dangerous, and don't think you can win just because you're in a lot better position now. Alright guys, Black Clover here. Thanks very much for listening to my rant. Take care. Bye-bye.